This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Alex Champ will be our subject, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay. Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Alex Champ will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. David Peralta strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Got him. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, they don't walk enough. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league in walks. They just need to be a little bit more patient out there so they can get guys on base so that they have a chance to have big innings.
Striding into the box, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they know their man on the hill has more strikeouts than anybody in the National League. Sometimes that can make you a little bit lazy out in the field. You just start watching swings and misses. You've always got to be on your toes, though, because the ball will be put in play, and you're going to have to be ready for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Wallace is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. A.J. Pollack will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp moves over. 1 out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And he got him.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Peter O'Brien will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Alex Champ gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Will Myers steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry.
Brett Wallace stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Tomas racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
One pitch. That's all he needed to keep the damage to a minimum and strand the bases loaded. But back to the drawing board after that one. That is gonna hurt.
Yunel Escobar will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
On the ground to the right side. And Wallace will just handle this one himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Stepping in now, Chase Anderson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still 8-0. Alex Champ stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Center fielder number 4.
David Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Tomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
0-2 count. They're coming with the fastball. And he's geared up for it here, but he winds up just missing it as he foul tips it, and the catcher holds on.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Alex Champ will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tomas giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Padres 11 and the Diamondbacks nothing. A.J. Pollack heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Jake Lamb is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Peter O'Brien stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 11-0. Yunel Escobar will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
In there, strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it. And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
In now, Alexi Amarista. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Left side. Valencia scoops it up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Casey McGee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Casey McGee.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. David Peralta will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the seventh inning.
Yasmani Tomas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kemp over to his left. 2 down.
Well, you could see this building even from the first couple of innings. He still has not allowed a hit, and I think he'll certainly have enough to go the distance if so required.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 11-0. Alex Champ will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Amarista. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, Will.
A.J. Pollack will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First offering on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. And he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Jake Lamb Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona.
Again, he sends it out of play. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into sight.
Peter O'Brien will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Yunel Escobar will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Myers. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And that's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Alexi Amarista will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Wellington Castillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Wellington Castillo.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so He's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
0-1, here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, all I'll say is a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 12-0. Good night from San Diego.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on 411.